Welcome back to another video. Before we start today, please hit the like button down below, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to help grow our channel. Today, we'll be talking about creating multiple streams of income. And you're probably wondering, why do I need multiple streams of income? Well, what if I told you most millionaires have multiple streams of income, and without it, they might have never became millionaires? Also, having one stream of income can be very risky. What would happen if you were let go from your 9 to 5? You would have no income coming in. But I do want to know, I have nothing against a 9 to 5 job. Actually, I think a 9 to 5 job is great for most people. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. A 9 to 5 job is great for paying your bills and saving money on the side for your other goals that you have. But I think other streams of income are important because you can't just rely on your 9 to 5 forever. To become wealthy, you need multiple different streams of income in case one does not work out or if there's a temporary loss in one income. Today, I'll be talking about 5 streams of income that you can create, and you can keep all these streams of income at a small scale, or you can scale them to a large full-time business if you like. So the first source of income I want to discuss is starting a side business. A side business can be anything that provides a physical good or service to other individuals that can give you extra money when you're not working at your full-time job. According to the April 2023 Bankrate survey, over 40% of Americans have a side business. And of that, 30% of these side businesses earn more than $500 a month. You can start a side business by literally looking at your skills, your passions, and your hobbies. And you can keep this business at a small scale or grow it to a larger scale. And the cool thing about a side business is it really doesn't require a lot of capital depending on what you want to start. And especially if you want to keep it at a small scale. So some examples that I have personally come across, and these businesses I have personally seen become very successful. The first one I really want to talk about is bookkeeping. Believe it or not, bookkeeping is very much in demand, especially a lot of individuals that are starting small businesses don't know how to keep track of their books or their accounting. So if you have some accounting knowledge or some bookkeeping skills, there are small businesses that can use your help. And a lot of these small businesses only require you to work a couple hours a week to help maintain their books. So you can do multiple businesses and earn a decent amount on the side. Another great side business I want to talk about is tutoring. I know a lot of individuals that were tutoring math for grade 9, 10s, and 11s, and even 12. And these individuals were making a lot of money by tutoring 5 to 10 students a week, charging a rate of $25 per hour. Also, I was talking to one coworker of mine that became a teacher assistant at a local university. They were a teacher assistant for the first year accounting class. And each semester, they told me that they make over $7,000 per semester. And really, they weren't really working a lot of hours each week. Another great side hustle I've found that works perfectly for a lot of people that are into cars and or really like to clean is the car detailing business. A lot of the car detailing businesses really start with small, with only doing a couple cars a week. And really, if you like to scale, you can do more cars, get better equipment. And if you want to scale, you can get a warehouse and actually have a full business that just does car detailing. I knew an individual that started off making only a couple $1,000s a year, but because they like the business so much, now this year they'll be generating over $100,000 in revenue. And also to show you how ridiculous a side hustle could be, and in my opinion, this is ridiculous. People are buying parlay bet slips. You heard me, buying parlay bet slips. There are people online selling monthly subscriptions to their daily picks, and people are willing to pay. So really what this shows you is you can make a business out of anything nowadays. As long as there's a demand, people will buy. It's just that starting a side business requires work and effort, and a lot of people are just scared to start. So if you have a skill or a hobby that you want to share and you can make money from, just start and see where it goes. The second source of income I want to talk about is real estate. So for real estate, you would go out, purchase a property that you are willing to rent to a tenant. Once the property is rented to a tenant, you'd collect your monthly rent and make sure all the expenses and mortgages are paid. And you would make money from the cash flow from the property, the appreciation from the property, and building equity by having mortgage being paid down from the rent. In Canada, real estate usually gives you a return of anywhere from 5 to 7%. And in the US, it can be varied from anywhere from 4 to 8% a year. To get started in real estate, you really want to do your research on where you can get good quality tenants, and there's potential for appreciation of the property in the future. Once you've done your research, see what the average price is in that area. Most likely, you'll have to save a 20% down payment for that property. Once you have your 20% down payment, I will tell you to make sure your numbers make sense. What I mean by that is making sure the property cash flows. A lot of times, people will just get really excited, go into real estate, not do their research on the area or if the property will cash flow or what the future may look like for that neighborhood. And I can tell you one thing, if the property is not cash flowing, you're in big trouble for the future. And there are some people that will say, oh, it's okay, my property is appreciating, my net worth is growing. But the truth is, if you can't sustain your property in a month-to-month basis, you're going to have a very hard time holding on to that property long term. So please make sure that your research is done properly because like other investments, getting out of real estate can take a long time. It's not as easy as selling a stock in 2-3 seconds on your phone. The third source of income I want to talk about is dividend stocks. You can invest in dividend stocks or dividend-focused mutual funds and ETFs. These provide a dividend, which is the profit of a company to their shareholders. And these dividends can be paid out monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. I personally think dividend stocks are a great way to increase your income. And buying the stock also means that there is a chance for long-term capital gain on the stock. So not only will you make dividends, but also you'll have capital gains in the future if you would like to sell the stock. Even the best investor that has ever lived, Warren Buffett, has said that he loves dividend-paying stocks. His oldest and most favorite stock, Coca-Cola, paying a dividend yield of 3.08% as of the time of this recording. And it's expected that Warren Buffett will make over $736 million just from dividends from Coca-Cola this year. So it doesn't hurt to include some dividend-paying stocks in your portfolio. My personal favorites, if you're Canadian, are Canadian banks. For example, the Bank of Nova Scotia currently has a dividend yield of almost 6.6%. So it might be worth buying some dividend stocks. Also, I want to note REITs are also great to pick up. REITs are real estate investment trusts. So basically, this is where a company owns, operates, or finances income-generated real estate. REITs can be purchased on most major stock exchanges. And honestly, once you make this purchase, you really don't have to do anything but just collect those dividends. The REIT company will go out there, purchase the residential or commercial property, have the property rented out to a tenant, collect the rent, and then pay out the profits to its shareholders. REITs are required to pay out 90% of their taxable income, and some even pay out 100% of their taxable income. So, like we discussed before, real estate, you're not interested in buying real estate properties because they do require work in maintaining the property and also dealing with any tenant issues. You can just buy the REIT and collect the dividends without doing any work. So this can be a great alternative if you're not looking to buy physical real estate. Fourth source of income I want to talk about is creating and selling digital products. This seems to be a very popular way for new young millionaires. You may have already purchased a digital product without you really realizing the potential of the money you can make from this digital product. Some of the examples I can give you of digital products are ebooks, online courses, templates, and softwares. Online courses are a huge money maker nowadays, as most individuals are looking to increase your skill set and they're willing to pay money to learn these skills. From my personal experience, I know there's a large group of people that are willing to pay to learn advanced Excel skills and also skills on Power BI. And to be honest, if you're good at any software that has a demand, you can make really good money with this. I've seen some amazing courses on stress management. We're living in an environment that is highly stressful. People are juggling their jobs, their families, their friends, and social networks. So people want to learn how to manage their stress. And if you know how, you can make big bucks. Also, the health and beauty industry is worth billions of dollars. People are willing to shell out money to get into better shape, better health, and just look better overall. If you have any knowledge or skills of how to help people get into better shape or be healthier, you can make a lot of money by providing these courses to individuals. In the end, like I said before, there's a market for anything. So if you have a skill or a hobby that you think other people would be passionate about, take that leap of faith and make that course. The last source of income I want to talk about is generating passive online income. There can be many different online passive incomes, such as affiliate marketing, advertising revenue from blogs or social media, creating and licensing digital content, or peer-to-peer lending platforms. Even though I'm calling this passive, it's not really passive because there'll be a lot of work required to get a following on your platform. And then you'll have to create your content. The passive part comes in once you have a following, it becomes really easy to generate money, or at least a lot easier. There's two online sources of income that I personally love. The first one is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is the process where an affiliate earns commission by promoting an individual's or a company's products. So for each sale that you make of that product, you'll get paid a certain amount of commission. To start, you need to choose a niche that you're really interested in. Then you want to explore affiliate programs, networks, or marketplaces which will help you promote your product. Then you want to create a platform, which could be a blog or a social media profile. And on this platform, you want to create good quality content to engage with individuals of your niche. And you can decide if you want to grow your platform organically, or it might be worth using paid methods to increase your platform quicker to make money faster. And you're probably already thinking, wow, that's a lot of work. And I know it is. But once you have that following, trust me, it becomes a lot easier to generate commissions and income. Another great method I really like is getting advertising revenue from social media. And one of these platforms you're currently using right now is YouTube. Very similar to affiliate marketing, you need to find a niche or an interest that you're really passionate about, create great content, be consistent, and keep posting your content and making sure that your content gets better and better so that more people like your videos and you keep getting more subscribers. Even though it's not passive, you'll have to keep making videos. Once you have good quality content that is posted on YouTube, that video can generate revenue almost forever. So those are my 5 top sources of income that you can start creating today. These are great ways to increase your income so they can either invest more or just pay down your expenses. I really hope you guys enjoy this video and please stay tuned for future videos. So until next time, remember to keep investing.